So we're always doing that. We're economizing. People tend to make decisions based on what they get the most out of. Okay. Now you might be thinking, Mr. Gilbert, it's just people like you that do that. People who are kind of cheapskates. I shop at the thrift store and, always looking for a bargain. No, actually, it's also wealthy people. They're economizing. Think about it. If you had, or somebody was wealthy and they were trying to buy a Ferrari, right? And they said, should I buy a Ferrari for, $500,000 or $250,000, right? If it's the same car, they're going to buy it for $250,000, right? Because they want to keep more money in their pocket. That means they could buy something else. They could get more of what they want. So everyone's always economizing. Okay, what we're doing in our head is what's called a cost-benefit analysis. Okay, so so let's talk about this. We're doing this every day. So think about a decision you've made today. Let me go to, what's a decision you've made today?
What to eat for breakfast.
Okay, what did you choose?
Cereal.
Okay, why did you choose that?
It was a lot faster than like cooking like an egg or something.
Okay, so you would have had, perhaps it sounds like you maybe like eggs or pancakes or something else, but you chose not to because it was too time consuming, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's perfect. That's a great illustration of the cost, right? He was trying to avoid the cost. What did he want? He wanted to fill his stomach, right? And the cost of doing that by making eggs or pancakes was too expensive, right? He weighed the costs and the benefits, and he said, okay, it's too costly. It doesn't give me enough benefit to cook my own breakfast today. Maybe I got a lot of work I got to get done, or I got other things to do, whatever, right? So I'm not going to do that. Now you could have made a different decision, Dan. You might have said, hey, I really want a hot breakfast today. I'm going to spend more time doing that. And that, if you thought that was beneficial to you, you might have done that. Yeah. Exactly. So each cost is, and each benefit, each decision, I should say, we're managing. Now, you might not be thinking about this consciously, right? Maybe you're making a decision and you're not maybe doing it consciously. Like, am I going to listen to this guy, right? Or whatever. But you're still sort of making decisions. You're saying, okay, it's worth it to me to do what I'm doing or not worth it to me. And we don't know the future, right? We never know the future. Anybody know the future? Probably, yeah. Nobody says yes. So we don't know. Anybody ever bought something and they regretted buying it? Yeah, probably. Yeah. Okay. Oh, there are a lot of you. So that's because when we make decisions, we don't know exactly how useful something is going to be. We might assume this gadget is going to be beneficial, but later on we realize, it wasn't that good. So we're really making a trade-off, right? We're saying, I'm going to give this up. I'm going to give up my money or my time or something in hopes that this decision is beneficial, but maybe it isn't. Okay. So that's cost-benefit analysis. So we're doing that all the time. If you really start thinking about it, you'll see like, oh, I'm really deciding this is better than this. This is what I want to do here. You can break it down. Anyway, cat owners in here? Ooh. Sounds like we've got some pro cat and negative cat just based on facial expressions I'm seeing. So let's do the cost benefit analysis of owning a cat. So let's start with the benefits. Alyssa, it sounds like you're a cat owner. What are the benefits of owning a cat?
A pretty low maintenance pet. They're really cute. Yeah.
Okay. Anybody think of any other benefits?
Yeah. I live on a farm, which means we have a lot of feed bags and such. And with 6 barn cats, all of whom are actually incredibly friendly for barn cats, I have not seen a live mouse in 8 years.
Okay.
Which means pretty high cost feed is now untouched by anything other than a raccoon. So it's a really practical reason to have a lot of good cats around.
Definitely, yeah. And I know that because I have mice that I catch in my house, and we don't have a cat. So so you guys got some benefits. I think you hit on probably the most of them. So what are the costs of having a cat? And this can be cat owners or non-cat owners. Anybody?
They shed a lot.
Fur.
There's a lot of hair everywhere.
Hair, yes. Okay, that's one I thought of.
like the general cost.
You got to buy the food for them, perhaps, unless they eat mice all the time. Yeah. Anybody have to change the litter? Yeah, food litter. Okay, somebody said litter, right? So yeah, scratched items, maybe fleas. I used to have cats, so fleas were one thing we had. I don't know if those are still common or not, but when I was growing up, yeah. So there's cost benefits, right? So your family might have done actually this type of thing when you decided whether to buy a cat or not, or get a cat, right? So it's basically we're doing this with all of our decisions. We're looking at the benefits and the costs. Okay. Any questions on cost benefit analysis?